Could eating honey every day for a year make you healthier? Or is it just another sweet temptation with bad consequences? Many think that because honey is natural, it's completely safe to eat as much as you want. But is that really the case? Is there such a thing as too much of a good thing? Alright, so we've got this idea of eating honey every day for a year. Sounds sweet, right? But let's not get carried away just yet. There are some downsides to this golden nectar that we need to consider. First up, calories. Honey is pretty calorie dense. Interestingly, honey actually has more calories per teaspoon than sugar. Each teaspoon has about 21 calories. Now, if you're having a small amount, say a teaspoon a day, that's not too bad. But most people don't stop at 1 teaspoon. If you're having a couple of tablespoons, that's a lot of calories. Let's do the math. 1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons, so that's 63 calories. 3 tablespoons are 189 calories. Over a year, that's 189 calories a day times 365 days, which is about 70,000 calories. Those extra calories can turn into 20 pounds or 9 kilograms of fat. That's a lot. So it's important to be mindful of how much honey you're consuming each day. Speaking of consuming honey, let's talk about what it does to your teeth. Honey is sugar, and sugar is bad for your teeth. It can lead to cavities and enamel erosion. The bacteria in your mouth feed on sugar and produce acids that damage your teeth. So if you're eating honey every day, it's crucial to have a good oral hygiene routine. Wait a minute, but honey has antibacterial properties. Does that help or hinder dental health? Well, while honey can kill some bacteria, the sugar content still provides food for the bacteria that cause cavities. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword. The antibacterial properties might help to some extent, but it's not enough to counteract the sugar's negative effects. So don't rely on that to save your teeth, and as mentioned earlier, keep the oral hygiene routine in check. Last up, the dark side of cheap honey. Low-quality stuff's often spiked with high fructose corn syrup. Some jars are just 20% real honey. Overprocessing kills up to 90% of its nutrients, leaving you with glorified sugar water. Plus, it might sneak in pesticides or banned antibiotics from sketchy sources. Eating that daily for a year? You're rolling the dice on your health. Ever peeked at your honey's label? Alright, so honey can pile on the pounds, mess up your teeth, and come with some shady stuff in cheap jars. But don't give up on it yet. I mean, who doesn't love a comeback story? Honey's got some killer benefits that might make you forgive its flaws. Let's kick things off with blood sugar. Honey's got an edge here. It's got a glycemic index of about 50. Way lower than table sugar's 80. Okay, glycemic index? Simple. It's how fast food turns into sugar in your blood. Low number, slow rise, keeps you steady. High number, big spike, makes you crash. Honey's 50 means it's chill, not wild, compared to sugar's 80 turbo boost. Now let's break it down some more. A teaspoon of honey weighs about 7 grams and has around 6 grams of sugar. But here's the cool part. It's a mix of fructose and glucose, which your body handles nice and easy. Not like table sugar's full-on sucrose slam that hits hard and fast. Think of it like a smooth ride instead of a bumpy one. Fun fact, some smart folks found honey can make your body better at using insulin, up to 11% better than other sweet stuff. Insulin's like the key that lets sugar into your cells, so that's a big deal. Ever tried swapping sugar for honey in your coffee or tea? It might just change the game. Smoother energy, less crash. What do you think? Worth a shot. Alright, let's dig into gut health. Honey's got some magic for your belly. It's a prebiotic, which means it's like a buffet for the good bacteria in your gut. Stuff like bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. Why is that a big deal? Your gut's basically your body's control center. It runs digestion, boosts your immune system, and even messes with your mood. A happy gut, you're energized, pooping like a champ, and dodging colds. A grumpy gut? Think bloating, tiredness, or feeling blah all the time. Honey helps tip the scales the right way. 1 tablespoon of honey has about 1 to 2 grams of prebiotic goodness. Sounds small, but stack that up daily. 365 days of 3 tablespoons? That's 1,095 grams of gut fuel over a year. Feeding those friendly bugs like a VIP feast? That's wild. So a year of honey could mean less stomach drama and a tougher immune shield. Ever notice how your gut feels after a sweet treat? With honey, it might just thank you instead of complaining. But hold up. Honey's awesome for your gut, but it's not a magic fix. Press like and subscribe, because I'm dropping a gut deep dive video soon and you won't want to miss it. Let's talk about honey's secret weapon, antioxidants. It's packed with stuff like flavonoids and phenolic acids, which are like tiny bodyguards for your cells. They kill those pesky free radicals, nasty little things that can mess you up and raise your risk for stuff like cancer or heart trouble. Here's a wild fact. Dark honey like manuka or buckwheat can have up to 20 times more antioxidants than the light stuff. Some tests even say it's as good as a handful of blueberries. 1 tablespoon a day, and over a year, that's 365 blasts of cell protection. Studies back it up, showing it could slash chronic disease risk by up to 15% over time. Picture this. It's been a rough week. You're wiped out, your heart's feeling grumpy from too many burgers, and a cough stealing your sleep like a thief in the night. Then honey steps in. Bam, it's showtime. This golden gem drops bad cholesterol, LDL, by 6%, giving your heart a solid high five. Studies say 70 grams a day, about 4 tablespoons, can pull that off in weeks. Cough keeping you up? Honey slashes frequency by 36%, nearly 40%, beating some syrups without that weird chemical aftertaste. Interesting fact, one study had kids sleeping 50% better with just a teaspoon. Talk about a natural knockout. Acne making you dodge mirrors? Honey's bacteria zapping power clears your skin. Think glow up without the spa bill. It's like nature's secret weapon against pimples. Exhausted after a long day? 1 teaspoon's 21 calories perk you up fast. No sugar crash? Just smooth, bee-fueled energy that keeps you rolling. Sore from that gym session? Honey cools inflammation quick. Pro athletes slather it on to bounce back faster, and it's cheaper than a massage. Can't focus at work? Those antioxidants sharpen your brain. Say goodbye to foggy days and hello to acing that meeting. Stressed out from life's chaos? Honey steadies your blood sugar, calming your nerves like a chill playlist. Way better than stress-eating chips. Cut yourself chopping veggies? Honey's germ-fighting heals it fast. Hospitals use it on burns, and it's been saving skin since ancient Egypt, where they smeared it on wounds 4,000 years ago. Trouble sleeping? A spoonful of honey boosts melatonin. That's the stuff your brain makes to tell your body it's time to snooze. It's like your internal nightlight switch. Studies show 80% of testers slept deeper with it. Here's the wild part. In olden days, warriors used honey to power up before battles. Energy and healing in one sticky shot. Wow, honey's a total lifesaver. Drop a comment. What's your favorite honey fix or biggest win with it? Alright, so honey's awesome, but how do you make it work for you every day? First, go raw. Pick unprocessed honey. It's the real deal, keeping all the good stuff like enzymes and antioxidants in it, not cooked away like some supermarket junk. Bonus points if you get some local honey. Straight from your neighborhood bees. It's fresher, supports locals, and some say it even helps with allergies by giving you a tiny taste of local pollen. It is time to check the label for raw or hit up a farmer's market. Next, watch your scoop. Stick to 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. That's 60 to 120 calories, keeping those 70,000 calories from sneaking up on you. Then pair it up. Mix honey with yogurt, dark chocolate, oatmeal, or whole grains. Turns boring bites into nutrition bombs, especially the dark chocolate, which could be too bitter for some on its own. Also, swap the sugar. Ditch refined sugar for honey in as many things as possible. Sweeten your tea or coffee with honey rather than with sugar. And next time you're making pancakes, swap the sugar for honey. Why not? Honey's sweeter and healthier than sugar, so it's a no-brainer. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy the video it's displaying on your screen. See you there.